Hi Bellas and Bellows, how are you doing? I'm your girl Shey and welcome to my channel. I read a really cute article on BuzzFeed and I wanted to share with you because you're my friend. Okay, these are small social customs in the US that people from other countries found super hard to get used to. I have a lot of friends that are from different countries and different traditions, and it's always funny to compare stories of when they first got here and things were not exactly what they saw on TV. We're gonna get into this because it kind of just is light and makes fun of our little traditions that we do that people think are so funny and wacky. Okay, the first one is perfect. According to my parents, it was people giving them the thumbs up. In their country origin, a thumbs up is basically equivalent to the bad middle finger. So could you imagine, I'm always saying, thumbs up guys, give me a thumbs up. Putting thumbs up and, please subscribe. I'm always giving a thumbs up to people like, hey, that's great, yes, thumbs up. And they're probably like, this girl, screw you, you're being rude. I thought that was funny. Saying, hi, how are you? To strangers. And then nobody actually answering the question. Now you'd say, hey, how you doing? Doing okay? And maybe they don't, but they say hey, or they don't exactly explain actually how they're doing. We're good for that as Americans. I call it shortchanging our conversation. It's very fast, quick, we don't listen. My friend's Russian's dad got pulled over by the police. So he got out, started walking towards them because that's the norm where they're from. He quickly learned that you're supposed to stay in the car. Buddy, Lord, I hate to say it, but Lord, thank God he did not get hurt because no, you do not get out the car and walk towards the officer. That is bad. And luckily, yeah, if I did that or someone of browner skin tone, that might not be a good situation. Younger people calling adults by their first name. I'm from the Caribbean, so can't help but refer to people as Mrs. and Mrs. Even if I'm familiar with that. I've heard that from people from the Caribbeans and South, but we joke with my mom, Showgirl. It's her nickname. I know my cousins' kids, since they were little kids, they heard their grandmother's name. So that's what they referred her to because that's what everyone would reference to. So they call her that, and it's so funny. I find it kind of endearing because it's so cute, like this little girl is saying, hey, hey, Julia. And it's so cute. But different cultures, different traditions. My shoes, keeping my shoes on when walking in someone's home, I feel like a barbarian. Yes, that I discovered. A lot of my friends in Canada, no, you put your shoes off at the entry of the door. That is so disrespectful. It's just customs, you don't do that, and it's kind of true. We really need to get better in that because we're really bringing in our germs. And I put my shoes on, take them off before, but sometimes my mom forgets and I'm at her on it, but yeah, it's kind of gross, right? Okay, let's go. Tipping culture. Oh, tipping. This is a big one for me, y'all, because if they're cheap with the person that is serving us and bringing us our food, that could be a big telltale sign. Not that I was working in the restaurant industry, so I know, and that's really important because that's how they make their money. It's not on the hourly. You're making your money on your tips. So let me tell you, y'all, you gentlemen, you definitely need to be generous and tip. Women, look at that. That's a big telltale sign for us, okay? Tipping cultures is also is so alien to me as an Australian. I believe they put their hourly high where it's like included. I always over tip because I was never sure what people would react like if I made their day for what I thought was a big tip. Coincidentally, I forgot to tip a bartender once, and I was made to feel like the worst person in the world. So basically, He always over tipped because I was never sure. Some people would react like I made their, yeah. When you over tip, yeah, it's a generous thing. It's a kind, thoughtful thing to go over and beyond in anything, right? And if you show your gratitude for it, I think that's wonderful to show. Thank you, I really appreciate that. But when you don't tip and it's under tip, oh Lord, in my waiting table days, it would, of course you have to have grace, but it would be like, really? Where are you from? How do you not know? Like, you just sat there and had all this wine and all this expensive food and you just under tipped? No good, no good. Okay, my wife is an immigrant and she doesn't get potlucks. Inviting people over for our house for a meal and then telling them to bring the food isn't culturally acceptable in her background. America, we are, maybe potlucks came in the 60s when, frozen dinners started popping up and the savvy housewife was like, let's have a little get together and Tupperware party, and you bring a dish and I bring a dish and we all sit and have martinis and share these dishes. I believe it kind of originated from there. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a fun way to experience wonderful cuisine from different cultures. I know in workplaces you can do really fun cultural potlucks, but a lot of people that aren't from America find it very foreign. I do believe if it is a potluck, yeah, maybe make it a theme so it can kind of not be all over the place. 500 bags of Dorito chips and nothing else to eat. But people that are from other countries, they, I know that they believe when you come to their house for food, you worry about nothing and they give you abundance. All my European friends, oh my gosh, they cook for you for that one time, but you have enough to eat for a week. That's just how they are, their mentality. So I understand that. I never realized how essential in my life hygiene and my comfort until I arrived to the US, where I realized that they have nowhere to wash their bum-bums. Of course there are showers, but a bidet is 1,000 times better. Yeah, wow, that must be a huge culture shock. Nowhere to wash your bum-bums. No, we don't, unless you're gonna go outside with water hose. We don't normally have those in our homes, let alone in our public washrooms. So that is a very extra step and a fabulous step that they have in European homes. People that are European will build a bidet. In Europe, you'll see them, but that must be a huge culture shock. They're probably like, we're gross, right? What are we doing? We don't have a bidet. The work culture. You get a few, vacation days, and most people didn't use them for fear of what it looks like. In the UK, if we don't use our days, HR normally asks, is everything okay? Hello. Can we say hello? Yes. That's where our society and our country is backwards. In Europe, you get at least a month of holiday. They believe in taking care of their employees, their mental stress, their health, their family, their home life. Not just work life, but their home life. The HR contacted them and said, are you okay? Bro, I'm talking to you. I know some people, bro, who never likes to take vacation. Luckily, he's married to a woman who makes him travel, makes him take time off, makes him enjoy his life because he would work. All of my family members are like that. My dad's brothers, yes, uncles, I'm talking to you guys, and aunties. You guys are workaholics. Yeah, travel, but you guys work. Elaine will take more time off, my auntie. Okay, but you guys work too much, too hard. I want you guys to enjoy your life more and take more vacations. I know that's, what my grandpa instilled and grandma instilled in us, good work ethics. I have it. I'm not saying I'm the lazy bum of the family, but let me tell you, I use every vacation holiday I would get. I never hardly had any to roll over. Every sick day. My brother, he probably has about 5 years of sick days left.
I had a lot.
Mom, yeah. So I agree with that one, y'all. Our work system has to get better, and unfortunately through this devastating time, employers are giving us more time off that is paid for if you get sick, and that's important. Okay, here we go. Oh, so we got that America. Okay, sorry, that was okay. Here we go. Americans love pets like their own families. Thumbs up. Hopefully I didn't offend you right there. Kissing dogs on the mouth, sharing bowls of dogs, and so on. Okay, let's get this straight. I did not. Did I let Sophie kiss me in the mouth?
She was speaking to it.
She was speaking to it. Otherwise, I'd give her my cheek.
Yeah, but she was speaking sometimes.
She was like, I would be, I'd be like, give me a kiss, and I'd give her the cheek, and sometimes she would just lick right there. But it's just a quick lick. But believe it or not, dogs' mouths are one of the cleanest things ever. So, cleaner than our mouths. Cleaner than was my family. She was my sister, my mother's third child. She was a part of our family, and it's weird and sounds crazy. But unless you have that connection and have a dog, I guess you don't understand it. But is it an American thing? You Europeans don't bond, and your family members aren't like, you know, your pets aren't like your family members? Okay, let's do one or two more. The alcohol laws in the UK, you can drink in private for from a very young age, as long as you have parental consent, and you have some alcohol in a restaurant with a meal, with your parents, of course. In America, I tried to hand a pint to my dad from a bar, and the barman stood out shouting to me and to put it down since I wasn't 21. Yes, baby, that alcohol level law is strict and enforced. I believe in Canada it's 19, in other countries it might be less. But my Italian friends, as I said, they've been drinking a little bit of wine since they were a little kid with their meal. It's not, you know, it takes away the novelty of it, so it's not like, oh, we're getting drunk. So it's a part of their culture, part of the food. They're not really racing off to like think it's a big deal, right? You know, raiding their parents' liquor cabinet. So it is a culture thing, and that is definitely something that we definitely stand by. I think 21 is a good age, especially here in America, because we're a little wild and a little crazy. And maybe Europeans, you know, raise their children different than in America, so they can accept that and they can handle that society. But I don't know with our youth how it is now. I don't know if they would be able to handle that responsibility at drinking at 18 or 19. I'm really wishing they could prolong the license. Sorry, youth. Just unless you show maturity, you show good grades, you show, you know, you have a certain amount of driving hours. It's just serious, doll. It's scary. So there you go. Little quirky things that people from America, you know, people that are not from United States find completely awkward. But we are a beautiful bunch of people. We're all unique. We all have our quirks, and we melted and blended in together, and that's why we are called America, the land of the free, where we all are one and we respect and love each other. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please come back if you're new to my channel. I do lifestyle beauty. I'm a professional makeup artist, fashion. My mission is to save you money and to let you live that fabulous lifestyle without having to deal with all the work. You come here. It was a pleasure again. Stay safe. Stay smiling, and don't forget, we need your vote, so please vote. Bye, Bellas.